Anyway, Catacomb Kids. Oh, let me stretch my leg out. Short Sword of Force? Nah. Let's go Short Sword of Force. Figure it out. Music is a good thing to add. Music in games is important, and this is like super cheery. This is super cheery music. You know what? The Short Sword of Force might be actually pretty good here. Means we're gonna be able to knock people away while doing spin to win, assuming we get there. Daily run though. Well, we'll figure it out. Either way, buzzing short sword, bad speed, better damage. Tempting, but not that tempting. Let's see. We don't want to go for bats. We've only got 3 HP, so we need to be going for... Oh, hey, I got Magic 101, don't I? Well, that helps. Ow. Okay, that's bad. Well, there's one regeneration. Now, we've got the leveling orb, but I can leave that for a second. I can leave that for a hot second. Okay. Hey, Foxhole King. How's it going? Assume like half of the people in chat just showing up at this point in time have been off playing games together. I've noticed that's a common trend, and I'm like, I'm jealous. Sort of. Orb of Leveling Stolen. You bitch nugget. Oh, right. Nope. Well, I guess we're burning him to death. Yes! Sometimes being an inhumane person has its results. Okay. Let's see. Back to Vampire Bats. Do. Huh. Okay, so what else we got around here? I'm being a little bit focused on the game right now because we do not have the early game start that we need to totally comfortably do this. Oh, perfect. He didn't notice me. It makes my life a hell of a lot easier. Oh shoot, we've got another one. Does he give me a goo ball? No, he doesn't. Alright. So being super covert has actually worked out fairly well. Huh. Hey, Kyo, how's it going? Okay, so we're gonna go with Dire Block along the way. And we've got a Muddy Potion. I have no idea what it does. Science! That was poison. Okay, good thing. Did not try drinking it. That would have sucked. Okay, so things that I'm hoping for today, in today's daily run. Not finding the Reaper. In, just kind of a random intermediate room. Fudgesicles. Oh wait, I got something. Because I could potentially fight the Grumble. Oh! Well, that's super effective. Okay, so what this is going to do is this is going to cool at least a good half of the lava, at least on the side that I care about. Let's see, how is the stream tonight? I'm doing great. So it's always nice to kind of not start the stream. Starting the stream with wait. Yes. Oh no! Fuck! Really? Wow! I've never seen that happen before. That was completely just... Oh. Okay, well, let's move on past that one. Because that sucked. Messy Eater. Good with daggers. Tempting, but I can do better. Dude had that vengeance thing down pat, and of course, since I only had 3 HP, burning actually just insta-kills me. I believe they actually, increased the damage of burning in this game, which is kind of rough, actually. Okay, so we mallet, hatchet of heat, buzzing dagger. No, see, I want to do a dagger win, so I'm gonna try for a dagger one. I gotta go with him. Messy Eater's kind of hard to work with, but still. Okay, and since this is not a daily run, we don't care too much about survival. We care about survival a fair amount. However, Biat rooms do... Holy crap, that was fast. Well, that sucked. That's part of the reason why I don't like daggers. They're just garbage in the sky. Bad swimmer, loud and poised. Alright, this is a good character. Let's see. How much do I commission for artwork? How much do I usually charge? That's a bit of a tough question, just because my prices change randomly. So I do... I do, let's see, do I want to do that? Yeah. Did I really want to do that? I have no idea. Smooth Dirk of Sensing, alright. Like, the problem with commissions, for me at least, is I don't really know how much to charge for them. Because professionally, here's the problem. Here's the problem with commissions. And part of the reason why it's hard for me to, like, figure out pricing. I value myself at somewhere around or above $15 an hour. You know what? I can wait on that. Biat combo. And the problem is, like, an average commission probably takes me anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. So, just given standard, like, just given, like, standard pricing, it's kind of, like, expensive. Because the problem is, like, anything less than that, I'm barely making minimum wage, which is kind of rough to work with. And, like, I don't want to, like, overcharge or make people think I'm setting, like, really high prices, but, like, I do not have much time, so I have to kind of value it high. I don't know. So, like, basic pencil sketches are somewhere between usually around $10 unless it's, like, really ridiculous. I guess it's, like, I can't remember with the, well, that was convenient. No. Well, I fucked me. Okay, well. Managed to live just a little bit longer. Need to find that leveling orb. Need to find it fast. Oh, hey, found it. Assuming I don't get totally murdered by this. Stylish Cuirass. Or a good fang. Tempting for the damage. Everything else is crap, though. Okay, this guy has a dagger? Come on. Perfect. He's got to push invisibility. I don't know what I'm up against here, but I don't have to deal with it perfectly. Earnings from art. Sort of? Yeah, $30 an hour. No, I don't value myself that highly. Ooh, breathing mask. Now it can look super creepy. Doesn't, oh, well, fuck. I'm gonna go up here. We're just going, no, almost to fall into the spikes. That would have been bad. But it's about $15 an hour, so I don't know. It really depends. Like, full color changes things. Non-full color, sketch, inked, anything like that. Though I don't really do inked. But most of the commissioned artwork I've ever done has only ever been on at conventions, which changes the prices a little bit, but also changes the overall quality. Let's see. Am I tacking on Twitch and YouTube in there? Oh. So when I talk about earnings, I'm talking about, like, when I'm actually working professionally, like job-wise. I don't think about Twitch or YouTube as part of that entire process. Okay. If I can get him to be directly down below me. Okay. Well, that did not happen the way I thought it was going to happen. But okay. Got hit by something. Must have been the green slime or purple slime. Well, that was mighty. Do not get hit by Hugh. But no, the $15 an hour estimation. Come on. These daggers are the worst thing ever at hitting things. They are by far the worst weapon in the game, probably. Let's see, have I ever done portraits? Oh yeah. No, I am a classically trained illustrator. As classically trained as you can get. I don't know, I went to illustration school and stuff. Wow, daggers just murdered this guy. Note to self, use diving attacks. That's not worth it for the stats down. Tempting, but not worth it. Okay. Actually, cannot get that green slime either. Oh, no. Damn it. I got stuck. Oh, green circle is made for a bunch of money. But I don't know. I pretty much say this to anybody that ever asks me for a commission, but send me a pitch. Probably don't send me a pitch on my Twitch messaging. It's better to send me an email at, wanderbot at gmail.com. Because unfortunately, Unfortunately, I don't really check my Twitch inbox that often because it's garbage and it doesn't notify me even though I've got the settings for it. So it's like, hey, you've got a new message. Psych. I think that's always going to be a bit of a sore spot for me because I'm never going to see that. Stiletto heat, tempting for the fire, bad for the everything else. But no, so the one way I was thinking about making commissions easier was I'm not thinking, I really should have a Patreon at this point, like a working one. But what I was thinking, well, orange potions of regeneration, that's good to know. I wonder if I got that from the Grumble or not. I don't know. Either way, it didn't take any damage, so that's not a concern. Let's just roll this boulder over here. But easiest way to do Patreon would, well, commissions would actually just be like through Patreon, like donate X a month, you get this level of an illustration or something like that. That would probably be the easiest way to do it. Just a matter of like, have not done it yet. Oh wait, this is probably a good potion. Makes you invisible. Good to know. But before then, I don't know, just send me an email. Like an actual email, and then I can probably give a much better estimation. Alright, so this room is bunk. Can I get around it, though? I can. Welcome. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Well, that sucked. You know what? Fuck daggers for the time being. Let's just go super simple. This is actually a pretty good setup anyway. Unfortunately, I do not have much time for episodes nowadays, so it's kind of one of those where it's just like I either have like an episode that's just full of death or a like multi-part episode or something. So that's mighty. At this point, I'm just trying to science people to death. Well, we know where the exit is. It's always kind of encouraging. Wish I knew where the leveling orb was first. Oh, we already knew what that did. How did I make that mistake? I do not do damage. Come on, just die. Thank you. Muddy potions are good. We'll figure that out on the next floor. Okay, and dire block. Good machete. Ooh, that'd be a nice machete if I was collecting them. We're going for green slimes, though. Here's the question, do I farm the floor for green slimes, or do I get out of here, because I know my luck at this point has been pretty much trashed the whole evening. Let's get the low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit gives me nothing! Okay. That's a shame, but not the end of the world. But yeah, I guess that's a good point. So, yeah, no, flat rate and whatnot. I need to put up a video being like, I actually do commissions here. Because currently, I do not. I do not take commissions. Alright, let's see what this does. If it's warm, that was probably... No, mana or healing. It's only ever mana or healing. Why is that even a thing there? I don't even know. Let's see. So, was asked, but I was too busy with the topic. Do I keep throwing potions of might at people? Might and invisibility, apparently. Okay, what are my opinions on the movie Sucker Punch? Honestly, I couldn't get into it. I think the movie was really long for the amount of stuff that happened. I thought the writing was a little bit exploitative. You know, kind of like the like horrible things going on in this mental facility. The action sequences were kind of neat. I think the problem I had with Sucker Punch, more so than anything else, was just like, it wanted to be just kind of like a senseless action film, but they thought they needed a plot. And so instead they used kind of the like weird, like, having mental issues or whatever as like a justification for, well, not a justification, but for like a way of tying it together. Like dealing with the character and her mental issues along the way. I gotta go second hand along the way. I think Sucker Punch would have been better if it was just about this, like, random-ass, just chick that was running around beating up cyborg samurais and, like, mecha Nazis. And I was kind of disappointed when that actually wasn't the plot. Those were just her tackling her various mental issues or the people that tormented her. And, I mean, allegorically, it was kind of okay, but at the same time, I wanted a character that fought freaking cyborg samurais and stuff. And we know where the Reaper Room is. Hopefully I don't have to deal with it. That said, we got the 3 learning points, so this is all I care about. Spear runs are always good, but I don't know. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't... It didn't capture me the way I thought it was going to, because I thought it was going to be awesome. Nope. Fucking Hunt Thrust. It's not a bad character. Back to daggers. Back to daggers. Yeah. No, I guess just to talk... Never mind. Okay. I guess the one thing, back to commissions just for a second, the one alternative, I guess, rule or consideration would be, like, if anybody ever wants to commission me specifically for, like, game art, I think that would have to be, like, a different thing entirely. Because I don't want to charge as much for a game. So, I want to get paid, but it's one of those where it's like, I would be willing to take a pay cut for, you know, prospective money, which I think is honestly kind of bad in a way. Like, you never really want to do spec work purely for free. But if somebody wanted to pay me, like, a fairly low amount of money comparatively, on, like, a project that, you know, I felt like was going to succeed, and I know that's, like, that's actually kind of a bad way of doing it. I don't know, decorated saber, nope. I guess if it's a game that's actually going to do well, or, like, maybe just, not quite spec work until... Please don't get poisoned, thank you. Spec work until Kickstarter. I don't exactly know how, like, I'd ever price it, because I've never had to deal with it. But, like, I don't... Rev share is always a thing. I just don't want to be, like, pure spec work, rev share, and then make nothing, because the, you know, everything failed. I've done one freelance game design gig, and I'd like to do more, but I've never really figured out where to do it. Because, like, most of the places that are, like, you know, freelancer.com or whatever are kind of garbage. Like, you run into a lot of people that are like, I want you to make me a game for, like, 50 bucks, and you're like, are you kidding me? Do you understand, like, how games are priced, and, like, how expensive game prices are? Oh, well, we kind of screwed ourselves in the everything here. How do you get behind me? I don't know. Let's see, let's go with the chainmail instead of the venomous chainmail. Unfortunately, we still have a venomous sai, and I don't see myself replacing that anytime soon. Spiked weak shield, though. That's useful. Because now I can actually just ram people for damage. Okay. I don't know. Spec work is bad. Oh, right. Right. So I only did one project. And it was interesting. It was actually... There's a Flash game called, like, Turtle Cannon, or, like, Launch a Turtle or something. And found about it through a friend who saw an ad on Reddit, which is like, alright, that's kind of neat. Problem was, the developers never said, like, never really told me anything. They're just kind of like, alright, we want this. And it's like, alright, I'll just work on it for a while and send them assets from time to time. And then I never heard from them again. Let's see. Let's just go with Focus Strike for the time being. Because we need the damage. I'll probably... I don't know how I'm going to do it. We need the defense. Speed would be tempting. Oh, that was close to killing me. Please don't be poisoned. Thank you very much. Okay, but they never really talked to me about anything. They're just kind of like, here you go, do what you do. Turns out we don't even want to go down there. Okay, works enough. But, they never really talked to me, and so there's never really, like, a whole lot of... There's never really a whole lot of, like, back and forth about, like, how the game was going. It's just, like, I'd send them the game art assets, and that would be the extent of it. Which was kind of a shame. Because after, like, about a month's worth of work, and, you know, maybe about $1,000 of work? Oh, not going that way. About $1,000 worth of work on my end. They're like, yeah, so we don't like what you've done. So we're cutting you. But they never, like, expressed any disinterest. Why? Wow, that was a delay action. Burning? Oh, crap. Come on. Thank you. At least we get a bunch of smoldering dead beats. There goes our overheal. Well, you know what? We'd be dead without it. So there's that. What? Wait. You're still alive. This one's not, though. Okay. Well, we get the chest. Please have a dagger in it that's not poisoned. Bearded axe of removal in winter. Ugh. I mean, what's our skill grid look like? I mean, we could do it. Let's do it. It looks fun enough, and I'm not using much for anything else. Let's not go for any more gas for the time being, even though it's a really low-hanging fruit. But yeah, so they decided to cut me without really any indication, which is kind of a shame. Oh, yeah. What happened to that company? But so they decided to cut me, and eventually I convinced them to, you know, take me back for at least, like, another week or so, just to let me fill out whatever. At which point they never speak to me again. Ask for my, like, pay me. They finally paid me. They only paid me once. But it was for, like, $500, which is kind of nice. Oh. Well, that was convenient. They finally paid me for $500, which, I mean, was good, for sure. But they traded places. That's confusing. And then never spoke to me again. So it's just like, alright, well, that's kind of the cost of doing business, in a way. I don't regret it too much, but it is definitely one of those things where it's just like... Okay. Shoot. Didn't cook it. Yeah, don't throw it that much. But whatever happened to that company that I was doing level and character designs for? Ooh. I did the test for them, I interviewed them, over the phone, and then they never talked to me again. So I can only assume I did not get the job. Which is kind of a shame. I do not like looking for jobs. It just sucks. And I mean, to a small degree, I think part of it is... Hey, you know what? Let's use it. Oh. Well, this is where it dumps us. Yeah, so I assume they found somebody else instead of me. But I made it to, like, the third interview, which was nice, but that was the extent of it. Unless their, you know, acceptance email got to my spam folder, and then I've effectively screwed myself. Okay, jump past him. We still don't know where that leveling herb is, which is bad. Because unfortunately...
On your feet.
Come on. Okay, so we've got a potion of health. I'm trying to be very, very careful here. Spiked weak shield. Let's cross our fingers that there's nobody around here to mess our day up. Crap, I messed my day up. Messed it up hard. Okay, so we need to drink this because we might die. Let's eat this because we also might die. This is a potion of might. That's not what we need. Leveling herbs are probably directly at the bottom of this. Okay. Oh, that works out great for us. Still don't know where the trainer is, though, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay. What if I actually got the job in there, too? Tried to tell me. That would be awesome. Oh, don't want to kill anything. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay. So we've managed to not piss off the Reaper. Let's take a look at the map for a second. Now, have I found the trainer? No, I haven't. Where the crap is the trainer? Well, either way, let's learn heal, because we've still got 3. He's not in here. Shoot, is this a trainerless room? Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's the extent of Catacomb Kids for me. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that controller is going all sorts of nonsense. And honestly, I just do not have much time to get through all this content. Man, I need to just binge more stuff out in the middle of the afternoon tomorrow. Probably will. Either way, I'll see you guys on the next episode of Catacomb Kids. And as always, thanks for watching.